Hey y'all, welcome to Lions Den Tarot. Y'all know who I am. I'm Camille coming through. Welcome to Lions Den Tarot again. I'm going to be doing a reading for all signs, and that is every sign in the zodiac for December the 11th, 2025. Y'all keep in mind time is fluid. So if it fails to resonate with you on the 11th, it still may resonate in the future. And take what does resonate, right? And I pray that my words of encouragement help uplift you. And I just pray that you see you and see what you can do. All right. We're starting with the Work Your Life Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides. What do we need to hear? What do we all need to hear? All right. Work Your Life Oracle deck is saying, Lumeria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Lumeria, yes. Then we got the Angel Oracle, Angel Answers Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides. And you know, I said when I was doing the reading for the 10th, I said that I had 6 or 7 Oracle decks. I have 8 Oracle decks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. And I was like, oh, I said I only have 7 yesterday, but I actually have 8. What do we need to hear, angels? So the Angel Answers is saying, ask for help from others. Ask for help from others. All right. Ask for help. And then we've got Angel Activations. Thank you, Spirit Guides. What else? What else? Angels, what do you want to bring to the chat? What do you want us to hear? What message do you have for us, angels? What message do the angels have for us? Y'all see that? It was just sticking to each other. This is a new deck, so that can happen. But the angel that we have is Raziel. Angel Raziel, go beneath the surface. All right. Then we got the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides. What else do we need to hear? What else? What else do we need to hear, Spirit? Thank you so much. Thank you. What else do we need to hear? What else do we need to bring to... Well, we got a jumper. Enjoy music. All right. Enjoy music. Put on some music and enjoy. In the Spirit of Nature Oracle deck, what Green Man's Wisdom do we have for the 11th? Or whatever time, whenever you watch this. I need to just start doing timeless readings every day. But they are coming to you, okay? Please believe they are coming to you. And if you would like a personal reading, the information to reach me is in the comments below, okay? And the personal readings are only $20 for 5 cards. You get 3 tarot cards, and then you get 2 oracle cards. And that's for $20. Hawthorne. If you would like a deeper reading, then the price goes up because the time goes up. That's all. So the 5-card reading takes about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But the longer the reading, the more cards, the longer the reading. We got the Affirmators Tarot deck. Affirmators Tarot deck. What do you want us to know? Thank you, Spirit Guys. Thank you, Shaman. Thank you, Moon. Thank you, Ra. Oh, well, they all 3 jumped. Literally, I take 3. We got 3 jumpers. We had the Ace of Pentacles yesterday, which is letting us know something starts. I don't know how they came out, but I'm just going to take each one of them. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is the 6 of Cups. And this is the 8 of Swords. All right, you feeling trapped, but it's okay. No need to worry. You can definitely get yourself out of that. Then we've got the Wisdom Oracle deck. The Wisdom of the Oracle. What else do you want to add? What closing message do you want to have for this reading, Spirit Guides? Well, we got a jumper, and it is Between Worlds. Between Worlds. Look at that. You see it's beautiful and sunny over here and cloudy and dark over there. Between worlds. You're in between worlds right now, and you're coming out of that. Lumeria. No, it's a transmission card. 114 is the page, which is a 6. Okay. Lumeria or Mu is one of Earth's lost lands, where heaven really was a place on Earth. A time before we were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. In Lemuria, life worked in harmony. All beings were seen as equal, and we were deeply reverent to Mother Earth. We knew that a mosquito was no worse than us, and the sun no better. Perhaps you too believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. Perhaps you are a part of the transition team who at soul level are devoted to creating this kind of harmony on the planet now. Thank you for wanting to do this work. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the state of affairs on the planet right now, but you are being encouraged to keep holding the clear vision of the future. It is closer than you think. You may be guided to hold the frequency of Lemuria in your own community, family, workplace, or within yourself. Know that it is possible, and while at times it may feel like you are alone, you truly are not. There are hundreds of thousands who hold the codes of this ancient lost land, and even Lemuria crystals that hold the codes of remembering that are beginning to rise all over the planet. Keep doing what you are doing, and remember, the only way to heal the world around us is to first heal ourselves. Yes. I hold the codes of Lemuria and believe that heaven really can be a place on earth. All right, and then we've got ask for help from others, which I am doing. I've been doing it. And maybe you need to too. It's not necessary to do everything on your own. Your angels are asking you to reach out to those around you for assistance. By allowing others to lend a hand, you greatly increase your chances for success, and your plans will begin to move forward. The help you receive may also include important information provided by knowledgeable individuals. The stress of doing too much can create both physical and emotional health challenges for you. Surround yourself with loving friends and family who are willing and able to lighten your load, and you'll begin to feel much better. I pray they come through. All right, and then we've got the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck with enjoy music, any kind of music. The Amara people of South America were one of the first civilizations to create and use panpipes. Music remains a vital part of the spiritual and social events of the region. Amaran ensembles consist of traditional wind and percussion instruments and are a feature of festivals and communal activities. The music of the Amara reflects their community values. There is no band leader or soloist, and musicians are welcome to join in at festivals, whatever their ability. New pieces are created for every event and composed in rehearsal as a group effort. Music is about the collective, acting and creating as one, with the men playing instruments and the women singing and dancing. The ancestors speak. Connect with the healing power of music. Let go of the need to be good or acceptable and sing, dance, and play with music. Look at what inspires you and makes your heart and soul sing. Find yourself through music. Express yourself through music. You might also feel drawn to connect with your community through music. The divinatory meaning. Music is creative. It opens your heart and mind, relaxes you, and allows you to nourish yourself and others. Be inventive. Do not be afraid or embarrassed to try new ways of creating sounds. Reconnect with your musical spirit. You can enjoy creating music whether you are a beginner or a seasoned professional. Share your songs and sounds with others. Take time each day to relax. Listen to and enjoy your favorite music. All right, and then we've got oak, baby, oak. Oh no, oops, hawthorn. We got hawthorn. All right, page number 51. Green Man's Wisdom. Challenge opens the way before us. Challenge does not always have to be threatening. It can also invite us to explore new territory, to test our strength and abilities to the limits. People climb mountains and undertake extreme sports to face the challenges these offer, and most would agree that the experience has given them new insights into their lives, as well as an abundance of energy. The fear and uncertainty that arise in the face of challenge can cause our actions to be petrified into immobility. However, wherever fear is present, power is also possible. One small change of approach and attitude can transmute fear into power, inability into ability, and uncertainty into daring. Your challenge need be no more than simply admitting to yourself that your life is in a rut and accepting the possibility of change, of finding a new path and new goals. This card encourages you to look more closely at your circumstances, to discover where the challenges lie for you, and then to move forward to face them with as much courage and wisdom as you can muster. And y'all, if I needed to hear that. I'm going to have to read it again because I needed to hear that. My cousin kept calling me, so I had to text in, so then that way I can finish the reading. So we are going to come to the Ace of Pentacles. Oh no, we're going to go ahead and go to Raziel. You have learned so much about yourself and the world and are now recognizing all of the great lessons of your experiences and challenges. Continue on this pathway. Even though you have come this far, there is much more for you to learn and uncover. Don't take things at face value. Do more research. Spend more time in contemplation. Go deeper than you think is even possible. I am willing to do the deeper work. Now let's get some more insight behind Raziel. Page 94. Raziel's name means secrets of God, and he is the archangel who governs all the sacred laws and workings of the universe. He is dedicated to those who want to live with purpose and leave a legacy of healing on earth. If you feel that there are unseen spiritual laws governing your life, or you want to have a deeper, more personal understanding of God, the universe, and all things spiritual, Raziel is the angelic guide who can help you take that deep soul dive. Angels are here to invite you to dig deeper. It's important to do any due diligence before you move forward. Taking the time to review your findings and the steps in your plan now will save you a lot of time and energy later on. The angels want to ensure you aren't letting history repeat itself, and so are encouraging you to be more careful and proactive than you have been in the past. The spiritual life is calling you, and to demonstrate your commitment to that path, take the time to manage the parts of your life you know require extra care. I am willing to do the deeper work. Come on, y'all better talk to me. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Earth energy. This delightfully auspicious card is a breath of fresh air if you've had financial concerns of any kind or are human. All of the aces signify new beginnings, and the seed that's being watered here is one of prosperity, opportunity, and a lot of times straight up cash money. But behind this sigh of relief is another kind of joy. The knowledge that you deserve abundance in every area of your life. If you carry that belief in your pocket, you'll grow wealthy in more ways than you know, or at least 5 or 6. Here's the affirmation. I deserve abundance. I welcome abundance. I am so relieved to finally be housemates with abundance in money, because I need it, honey. So get your reading today, okay? 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Email me, DM me, whatever means that you can do. Get your reading scheduled on the books. The 6 of Cups urges you to pick up a nostalgia mirror and reflect on the good old days. If you've been feeling worn out, a trip down memory lane might recharge your heart and put a smile on your face. Slow, pensive rocking on a porch chair while sipping an iced lemonade is recommended. Remember that trip to Bahamas? How about that time that you and Aisha got away with fighting? Wait, what'd you do again? Honoring the joy in your past can give you the sort of gratitude boost you need to lift you into a more fulfilling present. And that's a future not to be passed up. Here's the affirmation. I'm so fortunate to have a life story that's chock full of wild characters and unexpected delights. Let's keep this party going, shall we? And then we've got the 8 of Swords, which is air energy. Feel like you're trapped in a hall of mirrors, overwhelmed, confused, paralyzed with indecision and a loop of overlapping inner monologues? What a Monday. It might feel like you're stuck in the mud and have no options, but that isn't the case. There are escape routes. You just might have to change your point of view in order to see them. Or perhaps more accurately, you might have to buck up and accept them. Give your screaming brain a pacifier. Proceed one step at a time and take your power back rather than go on playing a victim. Being powerful is much more fun. Plus, it comes with a way better overlapping inner monologue. Here's the affirmation. I liberate my thoughts from that limiting box and entertain even radical sounding ideas. I have nothing to lose except that box. But it wasn't doing me any favors anyway. And then we've got Between Worlds with the Wisdom of Oracle, which is a 3, and the actual page is on is 7. The essential meaning: transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. Here's the oracle message. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. The prosperity message. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in a new and different arena. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. You guys, right now, you are in a state of unknowing. I am with you. And so I feel the cards are telling us that something major is going to happen and that you feel blocked and you feel trapped right now, but that's because you're seeing it from one point of view. It is time for you to start seeing that it is possible for you to have heaven on earth. And it is possible for you to walk in knowing that as long as you bet on yourself, you will come out on top. Win or lose, because you bet on yourself, you came out on top. Hawthorne is telling us that the direction that you need to go in is one it's unknowing, but you've got to be honest with yourself. Enjoy music. If you do music, get in that studio, get in your room, sing to the top of your lungs, because that will help you as well. See the gifts and talents that you have, because right now the cards are telling you it's time for you to ask for help from others, because you've got to make the decision that you need to make for yourself. And sometimes that decision is not an easy decision to make. But look at what you've come through. Look at all the things that you went through in your past to see that where you are today. And things happen. But as long as you can see it from a different point of view, a different angle, you will come out on top. It's time for you to bet on yourself. Literally, it's time for you to bet on yourself. Bet on the gifts that you know you have. And know that as long as you walk with your head held high, being authentic to yourself, and using the talents that you were given, you will win. Regardless if you think you lost, you are winning. All right, y'all. Like I said, if you would like a personal reading with me, the information is in the comments below. Reach out to me via DM. Reach out to me via email. I have an email that pops up on my phone. So if you email it and want to schedule a reading, you can. Like I said, the reading, a 5-card reading is $20. If you want to do a 7-card reading, it's $30. And if you want to do a 9-card reading, it is $50, because a 9-card reading is going to take at least an hour, maybe a little longer. So if you would like a reading, reach out to me. Make sure you're following me, okay? Follow me on Instagram. It's lions_den_tarot. And make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell, okay? Hit that bell on YouTube. And you can also follow me on my regular channel. Or not regular channel, but you can follow me on my inspirational channel as well. It is Fly With Me 32. You guys, get inspired to walk in your light, in your purpose, and trust your gifts. Let's go.